This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to have you joining me here in these online lessons. This is lesson 15 in this series that is all about strumming patterns and strumming principles. In this lesson, we're going to look at 5/8 time and 5/4 time. Now, we looked at 5/8 and 5/4 in the last lesson, so this is a part 2 or a continuation of looking at that meter. And in this lesson, we're going to look at a lot of different variations, different strumming patterns that we can do for these meters. Whereas in the last lesson, I introduced the meter pretty extensively and the different 2+3 or 3+2 configurations, and how we can do just a basic strumming pattern in 5/8 time and also in 5/4 time. So here we're going to get lots of variations. Let's go ahead and take a look. Just in review, when it comes to 5/8 time, we have 2/8 notes plus 3/8 notes. The eighth notes get the same amount of time, but we're going to have that 1 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We've got the 2+3, or we're going to have the 3+2 configuration. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And when it comes to 5/4 time, it's just a matter of whether we're writing things in eighth notes versus quarter notes. So we could have 5 quarter notes subdivided by eighth notes. In this case, we'd have eighth notes subdivided by 16th notes. It's really a matter of written music and which one is easier to read at the moment as to why somebody might choose 5/4 versus 5/8. But when it comes down to the reality of playing music, we've got 5 beats in that measure. And we're going to have an accent pattern that's going to have one accented on that first one and the third one versus one on the first one versus and the fourth one. So we're either going to have that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we have 3+2, or we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So in the last lesson, we looked at the basic strumming using these, where we had down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down for the 2+3, or where we had down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up with 3+2. We'll review that just a little bit, and then we'll look at some other strumming patterns that we can do. So over here on the right side of the board, I have where there's the 2/8 notes, or it could be in 5/4 time, 2 quarter notes. But we're going to look at things as if they're written in 5/8 time. I think it's an easy way to see it, and then it adapts to 5/4 time just fine. So down, up, so the 2 figure, I've got 4 different options for the 2. And then over on the right side of the board, we got 4 different options for how we would treat the 3. So we're going to take a look at the 2+3. I just held up 4 fingers. 2+3 first. So we're going to have 2/8 notes plus 3/8 notes first. So first, just 2A again, and we'll run them against these. So 2A plus 3A as an option is that down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And we did this one in the last lesson, but I'm going to go ahead and take it through the chord progression D, G, A, D. We also used that chord progression in the last lesson, so nothing new there as we work on some new rhythms. Just like to introduce sort of one new element to something as challenging as 5/8 and 5/4 time, but then a whole bunch of new things. So we're going to continue to use D, G, A, D as we run through these as our chord progression, and we'll just warm up here a little bit with 2A, down, up against down, up, down, 3A. So we'd have down, up, down, up, down. And do that one time per chord. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As simple as that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at 2B then. We've got a dotted 8th note followed by a 16th note. We'll continue to use 3A. So instead of having down, up, down, up, down, we're going to have down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Just a little bit of a delay there. Plug that into our chord progression. One time per chord, we'd have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. variation, which is kind of fun. Of course, we could run 2B against any of these, but we're just going to work on them one at a time against something already familiar. So we'll take a look at 2C, where we have a 16th note, an 8th note, and a 16th note. So we're going to down, up, up, down, up, up. Against that 3A, we'd have down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So into the chord progression, we'd have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You can practice these at any tempo, and if trying to change chords that frequent is hard as you're learning these new strumming patterns, you can practice it on just one chord or do 2 chords, 2 measures, 3 measures, 4 measures per chord, whatever is needed, because there's so many strumming patterns that I'm getting through in a timely manner here. I'm just doing it at sort of that medium up tempo, so you can kind of hear the 5 and just doing one measure per chord, but you can practice it any way you need to. Just as an example, with that particular one, I could do it a lot slower. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Also do it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could also just do it at an even tempo, doing two measures per chord. So there's lots of ways you can practice these, but because there's so many to demonstrate, I am just going to do it one type of chord and just in that one variation. So simple as that, at that sort of one tempo. Okay, so that's 2C. That's a great one. 2D, another option. We've got an 8th note followed by 2 16th notes. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. So if I was doing that with 3A, we'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And plugged into that chord progression, we would have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So there are 4 options for ways to treat when we have the 2 part of the 2 plus 3. Let's take a look at 3 plus 2. So we're going to do this side against the 2. So 3A, we're going to start off with that down, up, down, and then 2A, down, up. So we're going to switch to 3 plus 2 now. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This one we did in the last lesson, but we'll just review it here. One time per chord up here with the D. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Take it faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. like that. Okay, let's look at some options for 3 now. So I've got down, up, down, dotted 8th note followed by the 16th followed by the 8th. So down, up, down, down, up, down. And then I'm just going to do the down, up. So you'd have down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Great one for feeling that 5. So one time per chord, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Super fun. Now let's take a look at another one for 3. So we got the 8th note followed by a 16th note, then an 8th note, then a 16th note. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Against the 2A, we'd have down, down, up, up, down, up. 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 Slow that down just a little bit. Down, down, up, up, down, up. Down, down, up, up, down, up. And if we plug that into the chord progression, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super fun. Great one, great one. So we also have 3D here. 16th note followed by 2 8th notes followed by another 16th note. Down, up, up, down. I added an extra down, but down, up, up, up. Down, up, up, up. Against the 2A, we'd have down, up, 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 down, up. Down, up, up, down, up. Down, up, up, down, up. Brings in a little bit of that syncopation. Down, up, up, down, up. So if we plug that into the chord progression, then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, of course, any of these could be, any of the 3s could be positioned against any of the 2s, and that would give us 16 different options. Now, sometimes it's really nice to have something stable in something like 5, where you get a little bit of play in one half in the 3 or the 2, but get some sort of grounding back in the 3 and the 2. So when you're doing a strumming, it can be really helpful to have that. But you could have any of these. But if you put 2C against 2D, you're going to have a lot of syncopation going there. Since we were just in 3, if we did 3D against 2C, where you got down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. You got a lot of that going on, and it can be a little bit tricky, but kind of fun. So you're welcome to experiment with any of that. But this, just as is a big introduction into playing in 5, and you can explore more if you're able to, but for a lot of you that might be as much as you're ready to handle. But you could, in essence, take any of these rhythmic elements and put them against any of those rhythmic elements for the 2+3, or vice versa for the 3+2. So lots of great strumming for 5/8 time, and of course, I reiterate, these exact patterns can work for 5/4 time. It's just a matter of how it's written on sheet music with written music. If it's written in 5/8 time, then the rhythms are going to be the 8th notes and 16th notes for what we've seen up here. But if it was written in 5/4 time, then we would just adapt these to be quarter notes and 8th note rhythms. So we just take everything twice as long, but the tempo would determine actually how fast we'd be playing them. So 5/4 time, 5/8 time, it's all about filling it in 5. We always have the 3+2 or the 2+3 accented pattern in there that gives us that feel. And in 5/8 time, it's really easy to understand how it's an odd meter, because when we cut that measure in half, we've got two different beats, really, one divided by 3/8 notes, one divided by 2/8 notes. With those eighth notes getting the same amount of time, we get that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We get either one of those options, gives us that odd meter because of that, and it's so fun, so great. So I hope you have enjoyed these and gotten some great ideas and ways to even create more, get a feel for playing in 5/8 or 5/4 time. In the next lesson, so actually in the next couple lessons, we're going to be looking at 7/8, which we could also have 7/4. We don't really usually see things written in 7/4. That's a lot of quarter notes to keep track of. It's much easier, I think, to keep track of the eighth notes. But 7/8 time has some similarities to 5/8 time. We're going to learn about it, learn some strumming patterns for 7/8 time in the next couple lessons, so it's going to be great. Take care, keep having fun. These come out every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There's other lessons that come out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And of course, there's hundreds of lessons already on the channel that have come out before. So lots of great stuff to help you out with the guitar. Take care, have fun, and we'll see you again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.